welcome back to another episode of the UTV build. I'm going to be working on getting the base shape of the bottom half of the frame kind of figured out, and maybe some pieces cut and nailed down for that. I've been doing a little thinking on reverse in the past couple weeks here. I would like a reverse gear, and the motorcycle obviously doesn't have one. What I'm thinking is this is a mower transaxle out of a 17 horse lawnmower. So it's a little bit small, but it has reverse in it. I am worried that it could burn up because it's gonna be over double the amount of horsepower than it originally had. I think that I'm gonna go with it anyway. It's gonna be kind of a fun test to see how much power the transaxles can take out of like a little Murray lawnmower. First I wanna cut this up and see what I'm working with. I've got everything laid out kind of roughly where it's going to set. So now I think I'm going to start cutting up the base frame just to try and get a rolling chassis. Been messing around with the next layer of this frame is going to look like. I have kind of the base square here, and it's just tacked on right now. I'm going to run some new connecting pipes across the bottom here to give the middle a little more structure. And then I need to figure out a couple ways to connect the top of this into the frame. And then I thought about for giving the back some rigidity is this guy here. It kind of wraps around. I really like the look of this. I think that this is a really good design for tying in the back of this and making the back of this really strong. I got the back of the frame done here, and that's looking pretty good. It's all tacked in. I'm really very happy with it. So now it's time to start thinking about what I'm gonna do for the front of this thing. And there's a hole in this right here, so that's gonna need to be fixed. But a little patch on that and it'll be okay. And this is roughly where this pipe's gonna set. It's gonna set a little bit further towards me. With a new tire on there, let's say there's 4 inches of clearance. And the tire itself only has about 3 inches of travel. So that's gonna work out just fine. It's no problem turning because of all this space right in here. this is looking pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do now, sand the rust off of this, cut these down, and tack weld this thing in. The front part is tacked on, and it's looking really good. Back part's all tacked on. Got the centerpieces in, and the main square kind of put together. This is kind of the base for the frame. There are going to be 2 more pieces that have to go on, and they're going to go on across here, and that's going to really solidify this frame, because right now this is the weakest point. Really solid base. I got to patch these holes. There's one here, and there's one on the other side. I really wanted to use these trampoline frame pieces because of the shape that they are. They're so perfect that patching them is just not a big deal to me. That's gonna be it for this video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more on this build. Leave a like if you're enjoying this series. Thanks for watching.